What's up? Hello.
What up? What up?
Oh, what's happening? What's happening,
Hey.
party people?
Yes. Yes.
Welcome,
Yes.
welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Watch Party in the Hit List Podcast Network. This is your boy, Sydney.
And this is Lydia.
And this is your boy St. John.
With the baritone and the Barry White voice. What up, y'all? Happy 15 days after Juneteenth. AKA
Yes.
4th of July weekend.
Happy Fourth of July.
Oh, okay. How'd y'all spend the weekend?
Chilling. Trying to
Chilling.
with the fireworks.
With the fireworks.
Yeah, just at the house. Had Tony and Doris, two of our friends, come over. We just hung out here for a little bit. That's it.
Oh, nice. Okay, I can't wait for us to get back together and go beyond the Zoom and all this virtualness.
Yeah.
But since we're here, let's dive into the shows. Tonight we're discussing the Chi and Greenleaf, the current episodes. So let's toss to the first clip of the Chi.
Have you seen this girl? She went missing about a week ago. Hey, Joe, you seen this girl? Take a few extras to give to your neighbors.
What y'all want, man?
Kev needs your help. I need your help.
I only risk my life for family.
He is my family.
Have you asked God for forgiveness? I don't know how.
Keisha has been missing for 7 days. If we don't bring her home soon, there's a chance that she won't be found alive.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Whoa. We need to hear
You're
you,
muted,
boo.
Sid.
We need to hear you, boo.
Okay, I wish these clips were longer. Here we go. we gotta bring the comedy.
Yes.
Gotta bring the comedy. Okay, so Lyd, you want to give us a recap of the show?
Yeah, so episode 4, Ronnie finds a new calling in his bid for redemption. Emmett lets his dad Darnell and his insecurities get the best of him. Kevin is weighed down by a lie. The mayoral race heats up when candidates Duda and Camille Holloway face off. So a lot of things happening.
Yeah, a lot. Yo, the Chi's getting real serious.
Not
getting.
Yeah.
It's been serious, but it's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Like, where's Keisha?
I know.
What's happening with Keisha?
Well, go ahead, Lyd.
There's so much in this missing Keisha theme. Because again, I love that they're talking about it, because as you know, in real life, there's thousands of missing Black girls and boys, thousands, and no one's talking about it.
This is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time that any shows really tackle this issue of missing Black girls.
Any show. So, just the fact that they're doing that, I applaud them for doing that, because it needs to be said. But you know what made me also like, oh my gosh, there's another issue when I forgot her name of the group, who the lead of the group, the women's group.
Okay, the mom.
Yeah, I forget her name. So she brings it to the group, right? And I'm going back a little bit. She brings it to the group originally about, Keisha missing and let's help them, and how the community reacted. Can we talk about that? Like how the community reacted?
Yeah,
they were all like,
they were shaming Keisha for, look, we were all kids. We all did nonsense when we were kids, and especially nowadays with these telephones and smartphones and everything and social media, we all take like suggestive pictures and everything. That's what kids do. So a lot of these parents, and I'm actually really surprised because it's the mothers. So a lot of these mothers are shaming Keisha for the things that she did and put on her social media, and they're labeling her a certain way based on her posts. So it's just like it's kind of like when women wear certain things and they get shamed because they wear certain things, and they're like, well, they must have asked for it because their dress was cut low or their shorts was cut too high, and it doesn't matter. Like, she's a missing girl. She's been missing for 7 days. She's still a young woman that is missing for 7 days. So it's just like, rally together. Let's all find out what's going on with this girl. Like, we live in Chicago. Things are happening to our kids left and right. We're in this group because something has happened to each and every single one of our kids. Help this woman out. Help this mother out. Let's band together as mothers and try and they're not doing that. They were shaming her, and it's terrible. But people do it all the time.
Yeah, it was bad enough the police weren't, really up on it, but then to have the community, the moms do it.
Okay. Wait, speaking of the police, where are the police? Last season, they were another element. They gave us the Wire element, where we had the whole police perspective of what's going on in the neighborhood.
Right.
They're like,
this season they're doing more of the community.
They're absent. I mean, they did the community before, but we have one aspect of the police so we can get all the different sides of the issue. And so they're just like real conveniently missing. Not even
maybe that's on purpose. Maybe it's on purpose to make us
I hope so. I hope they're not doing the Tyler Perry.
Oh, no.
Where you bring somebody into the situation and you just ghost on them. Like,
no,
we have a whole
scripted show. This is
I know we have two
show.
We have 2 seasons of the cop, and now he's just. It's like we need him right now to be investigating to find out where's Keisha. Like, what do y'all think happened to Keisha?
Oh, I think.
What do you think?
After
it's 7 days now. It's 7 days.
After tonight's episode, I don't think Keisha's alive. I think the white guy that they were chasing, that Ronnie was chasing at the end. Right. I think he kidnapped her, might have killed her, because those type of people, the criminals, always come back to the scenes of crime. They always blend themselves into those type of environments. Yeah.
Any kind of murder or situation, you got to look around and see who's in the crowd, because it's normally somebody in that crowd that did the deed.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But okay, I don't want to gloss over the 2 moms. And speaking of Keisha and what's going on in their relationship, it's so sad to see the breakdown, with Drea and the mom. I forget her. What's her name? What's Kevin's mom? Keisha's mom. Anyway,
I forget.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking to see their relationship unfold like this. When. One parent, she's just like, well, this is my child. It's like, no, you just got married, so it's both of your children.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She just committed to to you and your children. Yeah. Right. But I understand the pressures that the mom is going through, but this is where, you have to rally together, and it's united front. You can't break down and push, what's her name away? Drea.
Drea.
Drea away.
It speaks to how everyone responds to tragedy
and trauma,
whatever. And her response is, like Dre had said, like, this is what you do. You just you just go off. You don't really think about things. You exclude me. Like, I'm not even here. And you're just like, no, we're going to do this. No, we got to do that. And she's trying to be like, no, babe, let's think about this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's really sad to see.
She's a mother in mourning and desperate. And right now, all she thinks about, and it's her motherly instincts right now. My baby is missing.
Yeah.
I get you're my wife. I understand that, which is why she brought her up on the stage when at the rally and everything. Because
I was so thankful for that.
She knew what she said to her was wrong, and she knew the reason why she said to her in that time was just because out of hurt. However, it's that hurt. It's that motherly instinct. My daughter is missing. I birthed her. You did not. So I get where she's coming from. I get the pain that she has, and I get the fact that she feels as though, even though you are there and you are my support, I still feel like I'm alone because there's something I did that I wasn't able to protect my daughter. And now my daughter is missing. And as a mother, I didn't do the right thing. And my daughter is gone. So I get the feeling that she has right now. And I get why she's kind of being attacked. Well, not being attacked, why she's attacking everyone around her is that her guard is up. And she's just trying to fight and claw her way to try and get her baby cub back. And that's why she did that.
It's heartbreaking. I'm keeping hope alive that Keisha's tied up in the basement somewhere and not dead because the show can't. We can't lose somebody else this quickly into the season. It's like, come on. We started the season off with a funeral. We can't lose another person. Not even halfway through, y'all. Come on.
Well, I have a feeling they're gonna drag this out through the whole season.
You think?
I thought that too.
They're gonna drag it out, at least maybe half the season through. But I have a feeling they're gonna drag it out through the whole season. But I have to say, Dre. Everybody should have a person like Dre in their life because Dre is out there. She's beating the streets. She is like, you would think that Dre was the mother as well. She is. What I'm saying is,
Dre's the father. She's the father figure.
Yeah, she is.
And she's playing that role.
She's claiming that role. You know, and to sit in the group and then to hear what the women have to say, and then for Dre to stand up, and Dre was like, "Nah, we good. We don't need y'all. Like, we see what's going on around here with y'all ladies. Like, we don't need y'all. We came here for support. Y'all ladies attacking us for all this nonsense while we didn't say nothing about your children." Because you saw when Dre said about the other lady and her son, and wasn't your son arrested for robbing and shooting somebody? And she's like, "I don't want to talk about that. We ain't talking about my son."
We ain't talking about my son.
You know, kids are kids. No kid is a saint. Like, everybody did their dirt. Like, this is not the place for that.
Right.
The girl's missing.
Like, can we stop with all of that other stuff? Talking about it. There's a girl that's missing, and not the first one. And it's like, can we put that aside and just to see the community, the moms, like straight up sitting there, like, this ain't what the group is about. What? She's like, this is a mother and her child is missing. We need to help her. They just went like, it's not my child. And I'm like, wow. And those are real. That's real. That's real. That's real life stuff.
That's real.
How in our communities, we just sort of just like, that's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? And
look at how they were when they were passing out the flyers. They were passing out the flyers to everybody, and everyone's just like, no, her. People running and got the earbuds in the air. He takes it out, and will you at least help out if you put the earbuds right back in and continues running? Like, everyone was kind of dismissive of the whole thing. Like, it ain't my job.
They're desensitized. They see it every day. Right. It's normal for them. That's why the community leader, the group leader, was like, no, we have to make her real. We have to get her to make everyone feel like this is our daughter and not just a girl on a flyer.
Right. Yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic. But that whole thing. But I applaud them for talking about it. Yeah. No one in real life is talking about the thousands of teens that are missing, Black and Latino teens missing. No one, and no one's looking for them. No one's really looking for them. Law enforcement isn't really putting an effort into it,
and the media isn't covering it
at all. So I applaud them to be, make that a theme in the show and talking about it. I really do, because it needs to be talked about.
Right, Kevin. The other person in the household. We're watching this boy grow up and deal with all of these pressures. All of these pressures. It's like, as a grown man, I can't even deal with all that.
While still being a kid.
It's trying to figure it out. And becoming a man in front of us, dealing with all these pressures that, his sister's missing. He just buried his father figure mentor. Well, his biological dad last season.
Right.
and then his mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot. You know, and he lost his little girlfriend.
Well, he's finding another one. He's finding and Sister Girl is powerful in tonight. Like the one that he likes now, she's a powerful, smart little black young lady.
Right. I love it.
But wait. But let's stay on Kevin and just see, you know, talk about him going to the trap house to confront the guy, the gangster, to see if his sister's in the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at Kev.
And the fact that he had the balls.
I have nothing to lose.
He didn't flinch. Yeah, he didn't flinch. Gun in his face to the temple of his head, and he still didn't flinch. He was staying there. Did you all think that Keisha was there? No.
That was in the house?
I didn't.
No.
I
slightly was like, maybe. I'm trying for the show not to be so predictable.
Right.
And I'm like, maybe Keisha's in the house.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, that was too easy. Yeah.
Right. Because I thought that would be too predictable.
Yeah, that was too easy. That was too predictable. Yeah. I didn't expect all that was going on upstairs in the house to be going on. I didn't know it was I thought it was just a drug den. I didn't know that all that sex and it was a sex den and all that other kind of stuff too going on upstairs.
Anything goes in a trap house.
Anything.
Yeah.
That's where it goes down.
One, so I don't know. I never been to a trap house.
I haven't been to a trap house. Right. I represent many a trap artist, and I've heard their stories, their real life stories, and so to see it come to life. So what?
So no, sorry, Sid. I wanted to go to the live comments for a second because we're talking about where Keisha is and if she's in the house. So Lorena, who is normally with us, but she wasn't able to join us tonight. But Lorena said, that's what I think. And Chrissy Murray, hey, Chrissy, also thinks that Chrissy said she's in that house. It's his sister, yes. So they, no.
In the trap house? No.
So Lorena says no. Oh, okay, sorry. She says, no, I think he's in the white man's house with the red jacket or whatever.
I think we learned that at the end of this show.
Right.
Where it sort of alluded to it's sort of like a Silence of the Lambs, or she's caught in the basement type thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But initially I was like, please let Keisha be in that house.
The trap house.
The trap house.
Gotcha.
Yeah, please let Keisha be in the trap house. But we see that she's not in the house.
Right.
But
thank God. There's a lot going on up in that house.
Yeah.
But how about Trig and his girlfriend?
Imani. Okay, let's switch. Okay, we're shifting gears. Let's talk about the relationship.
Now remember
Trig, let's introduce him. Trig is Jake's long lost brother who was away in jail. He comes back to rescue Jake, so to speak, and buy him back from being sold to Duba.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, Trig is with a transvestite.
No, that's transgender. That's what I was going to say.
Yes. I knew that was a woman.
No,
a man, woman. I'm so confused. I knew that was a transgender woman.
But that's how good she looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she looks great.
When they got introduced, I said something is different. I said something is going on there.
She is amazing. She's amazing.
She looks amazing.
First of all,
she's gangster.
They Bonnie and Clyde for real.
They're Bonnie and Clyde.
Don't care. She's like
they're Bonnie and Clyde.
Rolled up in that trap house, guns are blazing, tied up folk. Like I said, you better do it, Imani. Like with them, like their relationship as criminal as it is, he really loves her.
He really loves her, but he does have issues with himself. Because last week when they went when she wanted to go out and they got all dressed up and they had date night and ended up going to a gay bar, And we saw the incident of him when he was at the bar, and then there was a gay guy that was trying to approach him. You're sitting at a bar in a gay club, so anything goes. And then he attacked the gay guy that was trying to hit on him. And then Imani had to come in and break the whole thing up. And then they had a few exchanges outside where she's like, "Yo, this is me. You have to accept my whole world, like everything about my whole world." Right. And he's like, "Well, I'm not gay," So it's a little thing there that he kind of has to battle because
he loves her and he listens to her.
He does.
Yeah.
She calms him down.
Yeah.
He sees her because yes, he has issues, but he said it. I think he was like, "No, to me, you're all woman. You're all woman." So I can understand him having issues with if a gay guy is hitting on him because he's still fighting that. Like, no, I'm not into that. I'm into her. That's a woman. But it's like, well, yes, she is, but it's a transgender woman, So the dynamic, the dynamics of that, that doesn't get talked about on TV.
No, that never gets talked about.
No,
because normally when it's done in that sort of context, it's normally the guy is on some secret hidden lifestyle where he's creeping, and it's never out in the open like this where he's proud of her. He's holding her hand. They're out in public together. This is my ride or die. And normally that image is never seen. The image is always guys.
Well, also she's passable.
It doesn't matter. The image
she's passable.
Hardly ever seen.
Right. True. But she passes as a woman.
Right. Yeah. She
does.
So it's easier. It's easy. It makes it easier for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
absolutely.
The dynamic of that.
The dynamic of it.
He's just like, oh, I'm good because she looks like a woman. But what if she still had stronger features? What if what I'm saying?
Right.
Would he be as comfortable? Or would he have her in the back somewhere?
Right. Yeah. But like any Bonnie and Clyde, we know that relationship. We're gonna let the noise go.
The motorbike's gone. Yeah.
Like Bonnie and Clyde, we all know that relationship always ends in tragedy.
Yeah. I know. And I thought about that.
I don't see them lasting the season. Yeah. Because they're gangsters and there's no backup. And we all know where they live. They took up the residence in the old house.
Yeah. And
so everybody knows where they are. They running up in you can't just run up in a trap house and then just walk away.
Blazing
and walk away.
And that's the part that was crazy to me. It's like they're gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
So and I thought to myself, oh no, they're not gonna last long. They're not gonna last long. You know what I mean? You can't keep doing that. It's like Trigg shot that dude in front of Dia.
Yeah.
Just shot him. And then now he rolled up in the trap house.
But now Imani wants to be, save her or whatever.
Save a hoe.
Save the trap house.
Yeah.
So we may see a scene where she goes back and then she gets done.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, because, that was a trigger for her. So now she's locked onto that. And I do feel like, she's going to go back. Right. Even though he's like, yo, no, let's just stay focused on what we came here for. And I don't think she's going to stay focused on that one thing. Right. So,
it's hard because that was apparently, as we see in tonight, that was part of her life. So once you come out of that life and you see what's going on, you want to save other people because you were saved. So now it's just like, oh, they got all these other victims here. Like, I got to try and do something. I'm just not going to let them get raped and abused and all this kind of stuff that was happening in that trap house. No, I want to save these girls because they're all drugged up. The one girl said when they got upstairs, it was like, yo, if she's here, it wasn't by her will. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
she's another Keisha.
Yeah.
She's another Keisha.
Oh my God, it's so sad. It's that stuff that's happening in real life that is happening. Girls are getting snatched and just so into sex trafficking and human trafficking and so forth. So it's really unfortunate, but you can understand Imani just like, no, I want to save them all. You know what I mean? I can understand it, but you know where that's going to lead. You know where it might lead to.
We have another comment in the chat from Rick. I think Keisha's kidnapping is bringing out the best in certain characters. For example, Trig and Ronnie. I think this is going to be the redemption of Ronnie.
Good
Let's
point,
talk about
Rick.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Let's talk about Ronnie.
Oh yes.
What
his
Ronnie is homeless?
Yeah.
Like what is happening with Ronnie?
But Ronnie's homeless by choice. Ronnie's homeless by choice. He wants to be homeless.
Good point.
Ronnie had plenty. Ronnie doesn't have to be homeless. He wants to be homeless. He feels as though these are his peoples, and he's most comfortable where he is right now, which is in the streets and living in the streets.
You know what?
And is it sort of a redemption? Is he putting himself through it because of what he's done?
Probably so. The whole community hates him. Everybody knows that he's a killer. Everybody they call him out every time they see him. They call him out.
The kids beat his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They do hate him. But he's trying to find something to hang on to pull himself up. And the one thing I thought about, not to we'll talk about it in a few, but in Greenleaf with AJ and the doctor, AJ, Grace's son, tries to commit suicide, and the doctor says to her like, oh no, you can't see him, he's shame spiraling. And so with Ronnie, I was like, oh, you know what, that's Ronnie. He's just spiraling down. Like, he's homeless. He's on the street. He's collecting bottles to get like food and stuff like that. He's shame spiraling.
He won't even take free pussy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Charlene?
She's throwing it.
Throwing it at a homeless man.
He's the neighborhood murderer. He's homeless.
And she's throwing up pussy like a flag, waving it.
He's still pulling them. Still pulling them. I'm like, damn, Ronnie.
She is like, he was like, well, I don't want no pity, Punani. And she says, well, it's better than none.
He ain't got nowhere to take her.
No. She don't care. She was like, I don't care. Whatever. I'm going to have you, Ronnie. Well, I'm going to have you.
I said, really? We going to get 2 episodes with Charlene pushing up on him? 2?
I hope so.
And we haven't had 1 episode with the cop? Like, come on.
Well, we've seen cops. It's just we haven't seen him.
Yo, I'm thinking the woman. What's her name, Brian? What was the woman's name?
Which Charlene?
Charlene. I'm like, Charlene. It's really that bad, Charlene.
It's really that bad.
Come on, girl.
Really that bad.
Come on,
Charlene is like, I'll take a dusty dick. Charlene is like, I'll take a dusty dick that I clean one.
I'll take homeless.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take homeless dick for 200, Alex.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we got to go through the cast. Emmett, our boy Emmett.
Woo!
I love Emmett. I love Emmett. Emmett is like the sunshine of the show. Whenever he comes on, it's just like he brings the happiness, and we see his struggle, and Emmett's like on the come up. He's a hustler. Can I tell you he's a hustler? Yeah. Like Emmett is hustling, getting his food thing together, trying to get his baby mama straight, trying to get a place. Like, I'm really feeling Emmett this season.
Yeah, I'm feeling Emmett this season, but you know who I'm feeling finally as a character? Lala. Because I like Lala in this role. She's warm. I like when she's talking.
Dominique.
Feel her. Yeah, Dominique, boy. So, and when she's cooking, I want that food because she looks like she's really making that food, and it really looks good.
So let's introduce her. So Lala enters the show as a character named Dominique. She's a hustler, cook, has a little makeshift bootleg restaurant in her house. A brownstone or whatever.
She had a restaurant.
And Emmett comes across and goes to meet her and sets us a meeting. And the first thing she opens the door, she was like, I heard about you.
Yeah.
I heard about you. Let me see it. I'm like, what? What is happening?
Yo.
I'm like, yo, Emmett is hot in these streets like that.
Poppy, he
Okay,
got 3 baby mamas and 3 kids.
But okay, the young people know about Emmett, but the old heads,
yes,
the old heads know about Emmett.
They talk.
Everybody knows about all them children. They know about all them kids.
What the hell is happening?
Just like they knew about Keisha on Finster or Feinster or whatever.
They know about all them kids. They know about all them kids.
All of it.
Yo, what is happening?
Tight-knit community. It's a tight community.
Emmett got community peen.
Yo, I really thought that Dominique was gonna give him some.
I thought so too.
I said
it probably might come because she be pushing up real close, but I think she's just a hustler like that. I think she's
a hustler, right?
Yeah, she's a hustler. I think she's what was the phrase in my favorite, use what you got to get what you want from Club. I think that's what she's doing. Like, she's a hustler too, and I think she respects his game. I
think they might smash at some point.
Yeah.
I do. I think they're going to smash at some point because you know how Emmett is. Emmett is like, he's trying to secure, Tiff and the baby and make sure.
But when you put it in his face,
I think he's gonna fall for her. I think he's gonna fall for her. I think she's gonna fall for him too. Yeah.
Listen, he don't mind spreading that community peen around. He's happy to do it. So I think that they're going to smash at some point. But if we introducing characters, can we talk about Emmett mom, Jada? How she popping?
Oh, yeah.
Poppy said, hey, let's go. Let me take you for a drink. She was like, what? I mean, Ronnie, little Poppy.
Rewind.
Yeah, last week when she was getting banged out from the massage.
She had to go get a massage. I'm like, what?
I said, do it, mama. Get your
happy ending.
Tiff was the one that gave her that card for her to go see him. So what's Tiff been doing?
Well, no, like you all said, everybody know everybody business.
Everybody.
So he's the local happy ending man for the neighborhood.
And she needed to be taken care of, period. She needed to be taken care of.
But how awkward. He finishes the job, goes outside, run. Here come Emmett with one of the babies. Hey, what up, man? What's happening? Oh, what you still doing? You still doing massage? Oh, yeah. I'm still doing massage.
5B. This is like 5B.
I just came from this woman on the second floor. He said, second floor? He said, yeah, in 5B. What? He said, what? That's my mama. Yo. I said,
that guy ran so fast with that massage table.
I see this show manages to sprinkle a little bit of comedy in the drama. And so you get a little bit of everything with this show. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, real quick. We got to wrap this show up so we can get into Greenleaf. But, we can't talk about the show without talking about the boys, Big Papa and Jake. Jake, I feel bad for Jake. His brother comes, as we know, Trig, and wants to claim him back. And you got to ease into, he doesn't know him, so you got to ease back into his life. And so I'm feeling for Jake, and Jake has the daddy dearest for stepdaddy Duba. There's like no wire hangers.
Take your damn
take your shoes off.
But he's telling him to take his shoes off, and he had his shoes on, and the other guy sitting down had his boots on.
Yeah. It's my house.
You know what?
He's just torturing that child just because.
It's my house.
Whatever.
But I feel for Jake, but Papa.
I love Papa. Yeah. Papa got a new girl.
Papa's so damn smooth.
Oh, Papa been smooth since days of Underwood.
No. Papa gave her a lunch biscuit box or whatever.
And she said,
that's big. You don't give anybody your biscuit.
What?
And it was warm.
And she said, and it's warm.
You don't give anybody your biscuit. So that's some true love right there.
That's love.
Oh, yeah.
That's love.
Yo, Papa is smooth. Papa's smooth. I love him.
I love Papa. This show is just so good, and week to week it's just getting better and better. So I love it. What do you all give this episode? I give it a 5.55. That's just me.
I give it a 5.
I give it a 5.
Okay. So it's a perfect episode. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We guys say a prayer and keep our fingers crossed that Keisha will
But
show
Keisha,
up next week. You know.
Fine,
But
Keisha.
So now it's our time to segue into Greenleaf. Roll that clip with you, producer.
Does Taryn really think Bishop killed her father?
I guess we're about to find out.
You two want me to preach?
Judy and I want the first voice anyone hears to be yours.
My son is in there.
He's our son.
One gave him away, and the other didn't even know he existed.
We three are going to be a family. I can't be with people.
What happened?
You call Dale James the night he died and tell him to come to the church.
Did you make the call or not?
I'm going to tell you something, and I don't want to talk about it.
I'm still here.
I'm glad.
Okay. All right. Greenleaf. Brian, kick it off.
All right, so when we last left off with the Greenleafs, Grace found her son AJ lying on the floor of the bathroom, and he had attempted to commit suicide. Luckily, she was able to find him on time, took him to the hospital, and he seems to be in recovery right now. Darius reached out to Grace to tell her that he was still investigating Harmony and Hope Ministries, and to take her mind off of AJ, she gallivanted off with him to go investigate Bob to find out exactly what Bob's affairs he's trying to do against the family. Lady May is on some spiritual fasting, and she ain't eating and all this kind of stuff. And Bishop is trying to tell her she needs to eat, and she's like, well, I ain't eating until the Lord tells me to eat. So I don't know what's going on with her, but Bishop is also pushing for them to pick a date for them to get married again, because their whole city hall marriage ended up not happening because AJ committed suicide or attempted to commit suicide. So Lady May throws out some day called Flag Day. I don't know why she picked the date. I don't know anybody that gets married on Flag Day. Who knows why she picked it, but that's the day they're supposed to be getting married. No, ain't nobody know what Flag Day is. All right, so then Jacob and Carissa still moving forward with their plans of getting a divorce. There's a lot of tension between the two of them. Jacob says that he's going to tell Zara, their daughter, all this stuff about Carissa, that she's a lying, cheating, whoring wife, and this and that, just to take things off him because he feels like he's always getting the blame. They decide to go see Carissa's lawyer. Carissa's lawyer wants Jacob to sign papers so that Carissa could get full custody of Jacob Jr. Who the hell is Jacob Jr.?
We never see him.
We don't know this boy.
We saw him one time.
That's stage stuff, right?
Oh my gosh!
So Zora and Sophia, they look like they're getting a second chance of restoring their kinship with cousins. I don't know why Sophia keeps going back to this Zora girl. Zora's the devil. You can't trust her.
No.
She's an evil child. Now, Charity. She's still licking her wounds over Philip dumping her and leaving her holding the bag of nothing. So Phil and Charity are in this whole conversation together about some ramp that they need to build with the church and all this kind of stuff. And here comes Judy. Judy come in. Judy's holding up on Phil's arm. And Judy's like,
Karen.
And
AKA Karen.
Charity ain't having it. So Charity wants to storm out the room. She's mad. And then she decides to turn around and tell Judy, you know, the only reason why he's marrying you is because your father is making him marry you. He really loves me. Girl, it don't matter how she gets him. It's how she gonna keep him. So now let's talk about the show.
Okay. AJ.
Let's start with
AJ, what the hell? I'm so sick of this guy.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this character. Like, okay, you're not gonna kill him. He didn't successfully commit suicide, so now he doesn't.
I don't understand because there was a lot of blood that came out and he looked like he went deep. But whatever. Go ahead.
So now he's recovering and he's feeling shame. And he doesn't want to see his Grace's mom or his father. or anyone. He doesn't want to see anyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, can we wrap up this AJ? Can we wrap this character up? Like, I'm so sick of him. He adds nothing. He adds nothing to the show for me.
Nothing to the show.
I'm like, it's like, be done, AJ. Go away. Go back to prison or whatever. I'm so sick of him.
It's overkill, like his pain or whatever. Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
We get it. But it's like he keeps on with it and just it's like, oh my God, okay, then beat it. Just go.
I actually would have appreciated it more, and I would have felt like there would have been more depth if they let him die and they killed his character.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's gonna die? Yeah. Oh no, he in the hospital, he's still alive. I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm annoyed with AJ too. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Grace is trying. And he just keeps pushing the whole family away. And it's like, so then beat it. No, don't be around them or whatever. That exhausted. Like I think we're all exhausted.
I'm tired of him. Yeah.
You know, we're all exhausted. But I want to move on to
What about Noah? What about Noah?
What about Noah?
You don't talk about AJ's father coming back in the picture and wants to get with Grace?
Yeah. I mean that while Darius is now pushing up on her even harder after they broke up?
Yeah, whatever, Noah. Like, whatever. I don't know. Like,
he just left his wife, so he wants an instant family with Grace all of a sudden?
The wife left him.
He wants an instant family with Grace. It's like, yo, you ain't put no work in over here.
Beat it, Noah. Beat it.
You just found out about AJ 2 minutes ago.
Now you want a family? Oh, because homegirl kicked your behind to the curb? No. I want Darius to get back with Grace. They make a better couple. That's just how I feel.
They do make a better couple. I always rooted for them. Rick Fox.
He's putting in work.
He is putting in work.
He's putting in work.
And I just feel like, well, he makes better sense. You know what I mean? How is Noah benefiting their relationship? How? I just feel like he takes. He's not an initiator. He doesn't. And that if Noah and Grace were to get together, Grace would be doing every damn thing. But at least with Darius, she can lean on him and he can take the reins sometimes and help her with stuff. Noah, please. I'm like, I don't want that to. And I don't even think Grace is contemplating it.
She's not in that headspace.
Not even thinking about that space. Yeah.
She's not in that headspace.
She's over. So
what did you want to switch it to?
Charity.
Oh, you want to go there that fast?
Yeah.
I was gonna say charity. Let's go in on charity. Damn. I didn't think someone could make me more mad than AJ, but charity takes the cake.
She's a selfish woman. But go ahead, Liz.
Oh, you were nice. I thought you were gonna cuss her out.
I'm sure he is. Because let me tell you, that bitch.
Okay, you said it.
That bitch. Are you
said it.
Serious? Like, you betrayed your family to the utmost. Like, that's the utmost. Like, there's no.
It takes years to come.
And we found out who really invited her to the wedding, and it wasn't Lady May. It wasn't Lady May and
it was Bishop.
It was just Bishop. Yeah,
it was Bishop. So it's like you betray your family, and then you walk around, like you said, Brian. She walk around licking her wounds. Like, what about me? No one likes me, bitch. You just betrayed your entire family, and would do it again just so you can get to where. So you can get to what? Associate pastor? Associate, not even pastor of the church. Associate pastor. That's what she's selling her soul for? Oh my God.
How about the bitch brought a letter to Grace about herself and her pain and try to equate it for what Grace is going through, what Grace's child tried to commit suicide. And she's like, well, I don't understand how you don't understand that this is my way of getting back with you, girl. Like, this is sisterhood bonding we doing. Girl, bye. Shut the fuck up.
When is the last time that Charity picked up the son? Where's the son? Where's her baby?
Where is her baby?
You talking about she lost her child. What about the living child? Where is the living child?
With Marcella, the maid, the housekeeper, with Marcella.
Yeah,
Marcella cleaning house, cooking and everything, and doing daycare too.
She hasn't touched that child in 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Right. The baby came out, poop, and then she was just like, "Okay, I'm going to sing. I'm done."
She handed the baby to Marcella. Here, my son.
Oh,
a baby must be with Jacob Jr.
You made me remember what happened to her singing career. She gave that up.
Yes, because she wants to be.
She wants to be
associate pastor.
I can't with Charity.
She wants to preach now.
I can't with Charity. She deserved everything.
She deserved it.
Phil should screw her over again, just for the fun of it.
He will.
Or Judy.
Judy will too. And I can't.
Don't sleep on Judy.
Oh, Judy. Okay. Listen.
Yeah, you got to have those characters in there. I love that. I love me some Judy because you know exactly what Judy is. She doesn't pretend to be anything else.
Yes, she doesn't apologize for it.
No,
at all.
And that's what I respect. I like Judy.
Yeah,
I like Judy. So okay.
So it looks like Bishop has dementia.
Wow.
I mean, they kind of leading into it.
But okay, last season. What did he have? He had the shake.
Something.
He had some kind of shake in his hand.
Oh yes.
I don't know if they equated that to be dementia.
They didn't really dive into that.
I thought that was cured last season. Because
but then he had a stroke or he passed out.
Yeah, this man has 9 lives. He's a cat.
Yo,
oh my God! I said, come on! You can't think of no other storyline for this man.
Now he's
wait. So you're gonna give him dementia, so he's not gonna remember trying to kill old boy in the church to burn him up. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to. Can we switch to this Will?
Oh yeah.
And Basie's dad. Like, okay, do you all think that Bishop actually killed Basie's dad?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There are times when I'm like, oh wow, I think so, but I don't think so. I don't think he did.
Like most people know, if this man was asleep in the church, you know what happens in your church. If this man cleans up your church, you know the habits, what goes on in the church. You know that he may be there.
Yeah.
Right, but that he may be there. So that's why I think, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not like 100% sold on, he did kill that man or whatever.
And did we miss something?
What?
How Basie died?
I was wondering the same thing too. Because I was like,
I know Basie went over to American Soul and he's on Soul Train right now.
He did both shows. He did both shows last season.
So, but he's a gangster on 2 shows. So he went to LA and he's over there with Don Cornelius. But he's dead in Greenleaf?
He did. Basie did. Yo.
That comb is combed. He's done. I don't know what happened to Basie, but Basie's dead. And how did you find this chick? Because I thought she was in hiding. What's her name?
No, Mrs. Skank. I don't know what her first name is.
I can't remember her name.
She went into hiding partly because of Basie. So how did he just pop up and find her?
No, I think he knew where she lived. He knew. Jacob knew, but I think he knew where she lived. But it's just like, so now she back? Oh, because him and Carissa, they ain't gonna be together. So now you gonna go back to Skank? You gonna go back to Skank?
He went back to her to find out about Basie. Like,
I know, but you know what's going on. You know Jacob. Jacob is Emmett. Jacob is like Emmett.
You think Jacob is Emmett?
Yes, he's community peeing. It's all over the place. That's why Carissa can't stand
It's
him.
about Carissa.
Well, I can't stand Carissa, okay?
I can't stand her either.
Yeah, I was like, boy, go ahead. Cheat on Carissa. She ain't worth your time anyway. She's not worth your time. Zora ain't worth your time. Jacob Jr., we don't know who this boy is.
Zora ain't worth his time. His oldest child.
Zora's doing what she wants to do. Zora does what she wants to do. I don't care for Zora either. She's a spoiled brat.
I'm not mad at Zora.
I want to interject really quick from the live comment.
Go ahead.
So we were talking about Bishop, like what he has or whatever. So Jill, welcome,
what up,
Jill. Jill said Bishop has Parkinson's. And then she also said about Basie, his loan shark is or was after Basie. So I guess she's saying that that's the loan shark or whatever killed him or whatever. Which because that was the storyline for him, and that's why he ran out of town. So yes, you can't assume that know they caught up with him and they killed him or whatever.
Right.
So
he ran over the Soul Train.
Yeah. So so Brian, you were talking about
Carissa. Zora and Carissa. She's her mother's child.
Zora got a smart mouth.
But Zora's been trying though.
She's been trying. She's been better ever since she separated from her abusive relationship. Yeah. I'm not mad at Zora anymore.
Yeah, she's been trying.
I don't really care for Sophia.
Right now, Sophia's like
girls. Yeah.
She's turned up.
Need the Lord. They both need to go back to church and pick up a Bible.
Listen, PK kids, preacher's kids. They
kids.
Sometimes all the time. Sometimes they like to explore a little more than just, regular kids or whatever.
Yeah, because they've been, repressed and
they're under
sheltered and right. They have strict upbringing, and so they rebel.
Right. No, Carissa is so, you felt bad for her because at one point in the beginning, Jacob was cheating on her. So, okay, you feel bad for her. But after a while, I just didn't feel bad for her. Like, she is gold digging, title searching. Like she is all about the I want the house. I want to be first lady.
I beat this in the last time we spoke. I beat this like a dead horse. She brought a disease in the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There is no forgiveness for that. Yeah. I'm sorry.
And not only did she do that,
I'm sorry.
Jacob knowing she had it.
Yes. There's no, there's no forgiveness for that.
Nasty.
Yeah.
He should have got choked the hell out.
Nasty.
Yeah. And I would have told Zara what her mother did because he cheated a long time ago. And he's made up for that.
And he tried
to keep his family together. He's still trying to keep his family together. She's terrible.
She's terrible.
She's terrible. She went and got this lawyer. I'm like, come on.
Now you wanna and look, I feel some kind of way when it's like, so now she got the will holding over his head and she goes into the mediating thing with the lawyer and she's like, I want full custody, blah, blah, blah.
How you gonna ask for full custody?
Yeah. I'm like, what? You gonna do that to that man? Like he's not a bad father.
And he said, I don't need a lawyer. Just give me what your terms are. I don't need a lawyer.
And he's like, why you can't? She could have been fair and said, okay, Jacob, we can share share custody or whatever.
She's
so you gonna do him
bitch.
like that? Yeah.
She's the devil.
She's nasty. She's nasty.
Devil.
She's a nasty woman.
She's maleficent. She's a nasty woman.
Nasty woman. She's just nasty. Oh my God, I can't stand her. So whatever happens to her because she's mean and she's nasty and I know what Jacob has done, but it's like you chose to stay with him and work that out. So you now are turned. Oh God. I'm like
before we run out of time.
Yeah.
What B?
I was gonna say, what sign? When did the Lord strike Lady May? Because now she eating.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, I said before we run out of time, we gotta address Lady May. Yeah, and her fasting.
So listen, that's like a real thing. It's like, so fasting it's like, it's believed to when you fast, it gives you like God speaks to you at that moment because you're stripped of everything. And it puts you in a position where you're like she was delirious. She was delirious. She was saying things out her mouth or whatever. But that is supposed to open you up to have, that direct contact with God because you're at your lowest or whatever. So that's why she felt like, let me do this fast because it's crazy. My family's crazy. We are getting attacked from all sides. I need to do this fast so I can get answers. So that's why she does the fast.
Okay.
She's delirious. No.
That's all you got right. Okay.
I'm just saying. So when she collapsed on the floor and she laid out on the floor, is that the sign from Jesus?
Well, no, she ate the whole pasta.
No, she ate. I'm just saying, if that didn't happen, and she was just walking home and coming down the stairs, and she's all weak in the knees, and then she tumbles down the stairs. Is that the time you're going to eat? After you tumble down the stairs? Hypotheticals.
Listen, I think her fasting was extreme because you don't have to really do it that way. It was extreme. You don't do it to the point where you're like, your blood sugar level.
No, lady's 100 years old. She fasted.
Well, no, it was only 2 days. It was 2 days.
I don't know.
It was longer than that. I thought it was longer.
No, it was longer.
It was longer than that.
I don't know. I think the 2 episodes. I don't know.
Well,
where's our fact checker, Chrissy? Where's our fact checker in the box?
I think we came into the episode because with those days I think it was an extended period of time that she wasn't.
It was a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but she was flying out the mouth with stuff, and I was
Charity.
corrected.
Yeah.
I said, do it. Yes.
Yeah, but the funny thing about that is they all did dirt. Like Lady Mae did her dirt. Grace did her dirt. Charity did her dirt.
Charity was worse. Charity sold the family out. She sold the family out.
She's the worst. She's the worst.
They all did dirt, but they never sold the family out.
And she sold her family out and lost the man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's a dumb.
She drove one man. She drove one man to find his truth and be gay, and then she drove another man. She drove the other man to the white woman,
and then she abandoned her only son.
Abandoned the baby. That's Marcella's baby. That's the Marcella baby.
Right.
That ain't hers.
And she lost her BFF, the choir director.
He said,
I can't take. It's too messy. It's too messy up in here.
He said, "Oh no, I'm not gonna be a part of this. I'm not gonna be a part of this gymnasium."
He said, I gotta get the hell out of here.
He said, I gotta go to greener pastures.
Oh my God. No. You just gotta love this show. It just they going out in comedy. I just look at this show and I just laugh.
Yeah.
It's full of drama, but it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh and chuckle. I just love it. Okay, and so in summation, what you guys think about this episode?
It was a little slow for me. It was slow, to be honest. So I had like a 3.5, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3.5. Okay.
Yeah, I give it a 3.5. It was like, okay, why am I watching this? So but I feel like they're gearing up for other stuff. But this was a little bit like whatever. So 3.5.
What do I give it? I don't know. I may jump on the three train. No, the 3 train maybe. I don't know. And I mean, I really like the 2 moms scene and what was going on in their household and Kevin. Maybe 3.5, 3.5 for me.
Kevin,
the 2 moms.
Oh shit! So that means I gotta give it. That means I gotta give it. That means I gotta give it a 2 because I done went back to the shy
I was like, who are these people?
I had a Bishop moment. I mean,
like,
I give it a 2.
I was like, who is Kevin?
I give it a 2.
And who are these two mothers in the house? What are you?
Right, I give it a 2 because I went back to the Chi. Oh my God, that's classic. Yo, you never know what you're gonna get with the watch party. You never know what you're gonna get. We gotta keep the jokes. We gotta keep it flowing. My gosh. So what are we watching next week? What's on the menu?
I think we're back to Stargirl, and I think the ladies, I think Lorena and Lydia will be talking Hamilton, I believe. But
at some point, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lorena will be back. Lorena will be back with us on Thursday. She's just out. She's working. So
Thursday. So watch party crew. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll be back on Thursday for Stargirl, the episode of Stargirl, and then we'll be back on Sunday with another Chi and Greenleaf. But for now, this is the watch party crew.
Hi, later. Bye, Lorena.
What